What is up, you guys? It's Lyza and welcome back to my channel. And today is the last week of July and it is time for my August 2020 bullet journal setup. Yes, August is also when school starts, at least here in the Philippines, or most schools here in the Philippines. And of course, I had to do something school related, but something that I also love, so that, how do I say this? I'm not always stressed, or when I look at the cover page, it would satisfy me in a way, and that is stationery. So this month's theme is stationery. I'm going to say this now, there will be pages that I have already sketched out, especially the cover page, behind or off camera, so just so that you guys aren't shocked on pages that I flip onto where there are already sketches. That's because I've already sketched it before I filmed, to save some time. But anyways, I'll explain more about the cover page and whatnot in the next clip. Okay, first of all, I'm sorry if the background is a little noisy, but anyways, again, this month's theme is stationery, and I was stuck at first on what color theme I should do for this month because stationery is very colorful, and pastels, I've done that color theme in April, but I thought it would feel different if I used highlighters. So that is what I did, which actually was a mistake because when I was layering the colors or the ink, it bled through the paper, especially the pink highlighter that I used. So later on, you will see me end up using my Crayola Supertips. But anyways, as you can see, I drew different stationery, some of my favorites like Crayola Supertips, Stabillo highlighters. There is also some washi tape, some pins and clips. And next to that page, this is my first time doing this, but I am deciding to do a quote page. Again, this is my first time doing this, but a lot of bullet journalists do this. That includes my sister. And I just thought it'd be perfect for me to have a quote page, especially that school is starting now. And the quote that I decided to use is "Work hard, play hard." And yeah, again, I thought it'd be a perfect quote for this school year. Work hard, play harder, I meant. And just for a little bit of extra, I extended the cover page to the other side, or with the quote page, and drew more stationery, especially that the quote is on post-it notes. I just felt a little extra this month. For the title August itself, I decided to brush in strokes of black brush pen, and then on top of that is August written with my white pen, just so that it stands out against all the pastel colors. And on the next page is my calendar, and I'm going back to my 2-page calendar since school is starting. And I am starting by coloring randomly blocks of the colors that I used for the cover page, and for some reason they look like tabs on a sticky note or on a folder. And then I proceeded with outlining each box with my Fineliner without going across the blocks of colors that I just colored in. I hope I'm making sense right now. I added a little bar at the bottom that says next month, and that is where I will be recording or writing events that will happen next month. that I want to take note of. Then using my phone as a guide, I just wrote the numbers for my calendar using my Fineliner. And then for the days of the week, I'm using the same strategy that I used in my cover page, which is strokes of black brush pen and then a white pen over that to write the days of the week. Then I just wrote August with my Fudenosuke, but for some reason I wrote J. So I took out some piece of paper that I ripped off before from this journal and covered that letter J. And then proceeded with writing August. On to the next page with this whole trying something new thing we have here. I am doing my mood tracker, but this time I'm doing it in a horizontal way. Basically, my idea here is that I am drawing a bookshelf and each book will represent a day in August. So I drew 31 books on the shelf, plus some excess decorative stuff that I would personally put in a hanging shelf, like succulents, organizers. For some reason, there's also a hanging camera. And then for my habit tracker, I did it like a chart, a horizontal chart, similar to my sleep tracker in the previous months. I forgot to put in a legend for the moods that I have for the month, so I decided to draw a little board, a hanging board in a wall, and there will display the different colors that will represent my mood for each day. My drawings were quite small, which is why this page feels a little empty, so I decided to have a little fun with washi tapes, but of course not too much because I know that by the end of the month this will be full of colors. Flipping on to the next page is my sleep tracker, and again it's just the same as my previous months, a empty chart with the legends at the sides and at the top. But I started to do this thing where I lightly drew lines with a pencil throughout the chart, and this is just a way for me to keep track on what time I am drawing a line on. I hope I'm making sense right now, but sometimes I really just do not keep track on where I am drawing a bar on. The next page next to that is for school, and it is my first quarter overview. I am actually just going to leave this a blank page because I haven't gotten my syllabus yet, and I don't know how to organize any dates or events because again I don't have my syllabus yet. So yeah, a blank page for now until I get that. The next page is my monthly playlist, and oh boy, I think you guys already know my love for TXT just with my previous uploads, so I decided to make this whole page a TXT playlist. I may be crazy, but that is all really I listen to every day for the past few weeks. And I started off by printing pictures of their 3 albums from Dream Chapter Star, Dream Chapter Magic, and Dream Chapter Eternally. And I pasted them onto the notebook and wrote down the songs, every single song from each album onto the right side of it. And then I decided to divide each album with colors themed to that album. Again, I might be crazy, but this is probably my favorite spread for this month. Okay, moving on, the next page is a this month page, which is basically just a blank page for me to scrapbook memories that I want to remember for that month. And I have been doing this for the past 2 months now, and I really have been enjoying scrapbooking at the end of each month. And finally, the next page is my weekly spread, and I am doing a similar thing with the calendar with all the boxes and the tabs that look like folders. But this time, I am not coloring in the box, the small box or block for the numbers. Instead, I am alternating the markers in writing the numbers. I hope I'm making sense, but yeah, you can see it shown right here. As well as using the same color with the division of events and task bar. And with the days of the week, again, the same technique as the calendar. A stroke of black brush pen and then a white pen over it to write the days of the week. And last but not the least is my water intake tracker, and the space that was left actually only fit 7 days of the week, and because I had 9 bars for this week, which was a mistake, it was supposed to be only 8, I added a smaller tracker beneath that. And we are finally done with my August bullet journal setup. I hope you guys like this setup. It is a little different. There are some things that I tried that I didn't before, but I still hope you guys were satisfied as I am, and yeah. So I hope you guys liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. I hope you like this month's theme in general, but I really am satisfied with the cover page. Again, although it looks a little overwhelming, every time I look at it, I feel satisfied or pleased. Don't forget to click the subscribe button down below, and next to it is a notification bell. Click that as well so that you can get notified every time I upload a video. I may change my schedule up a bit because of school, but I'll explain more of that next week. And go follow me on Instagram over here, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!